Forecast with meteorologist Bree Smith.
So a gorgeous Saturday afternoon, and I'm telling you, we're actually going to have a gorgeous week. Finally, we're going to get a break from these cold temperatures we've been dealing with. Still sitting at 58, those winds out of the west-southwest at 5. You're actually going to see these calming down even more. But one thing I do want to show you, look at our dew points, 21. It's pretty dry outside. There's not a lot of moisture in the air right now, and I'll show you exactly why in just a second. So taking a broader look at the cloud cover in the area, you can see almost the entire south is without clouds at this point. And when you go ahead and superimpose this on top of our water vapor imagery, remember, white here doesn't necessarily mean clouds. It just means moisture. That's where all the water is in the atmosphere, and the red is where the driest air is. Well, where the driest air is, that's in the south. That's where we don't have these clouds. That's what's giving us these gorgeous sunshine, blue sky-filled afternoons. Now, the tricky part with this, you remember, when we don't have clouds at night, unfortunately, that lets the temperature drop, although we're not going to drop as bad as we have been. The only freeze warnings in effect right now, extending from St. Landry into Evangeline, pushing off towards Texas and to the north. We're going to be flirting with the freezing mark tonight. We're not going to land smack dab on top of it, and most importantly, we're not going to be beneath it, which is where we've been. So taking a look at the headlines, Cupid's bringing the heat this week. We're going to start warming up Valentine's Day, and I'm telling you, the good news is the warming trend is going to stay with us for the entire week. Tonight will be our last night in the 30s. I know it's hard to believe, but we actually get to leave these freezing temperatures behind for a solid 7 days. So that's great news. We're actually going to get to enjoy a taste of spring all week. So we have Valentine's Day on Monday. Some people love it, some people hate it, but you know what? Regardless of whether or not you have a loved one or a Valentine that you're going to get to spend the day with, you're going to love these temperatures. A high of 72 on Monday. It's going to be partly cloudy, gorgeous, absolutely beautiful afternoon. So Cupid's bringing us a little bit of relief from these cold temperatures. We get to enjoy that. Now for tonight, though, we do have one more evening of chillier temperatures. We're going to be flirting with freezing this evening. No clouds. It's going to be calm, clear, cool. We will bottom out right around 33. So if you're going to be heading out the door early tomorrow, you may need to grab a coat. It might be a little chilly as you're heading out the door. But tomorrow, that mercury is going to climb, and it's going to climb fast. We're actually going to be 6 degrees warmer tomorrow than we were today. High of 66, almost a copycat afternoon, not a cloud in sight, sunshine, blue skies, warm. You will see those winds starting to pick up, though, out of the southwest 5 to 10. That's going to bring us eventually into a more southerly flow, which is going to help heat us up for the week. So taking a look at our 7-day forecast, I have to tell you, Brian on Twitter was asking me when he could break out his golf clubs, when we were going to get some golf club weather. Well, it's this week, Brian. You're going to want to play hooky from work because it's gorgeous. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday through Valentine's Day, Cupid bringing the mercury, rising up, flirting with 70 on Tuesday, but wait till you see the rest of the 7-day forecast. 70 Wednesday, 73 Thursday, 75 on Friday. Talk about a whole bunch of people probably wanting to play hooky from work at the end of next week. A gorgeous early taste of spring.